Hello, this is Joe Pryor, the virtual real estate team in Oklahoma, where we specialize in investment real estate only in the Oklahoma City and the Tulsa markets. I've got some good news, and it's about time we have something that's good news, especially in real estate, and that is in mortgage rates. We saw some flanging up of mortgage rates 3-4 weeks ago, especially. We were getting rates for investors, even with buy downs at 6.5%. interest rate, which for a lot of properties everywhere would put you into negative cash flow. And so we just told people, hang on, we don't want you to have negative cash flow. We want to make sure you can cover your investment and then some. But guess what's happened? Inflation is not too bad. That's extremely important. We have some worldwide conflicts right now. And you know, the 10-year treasury is the flight to quality. In other words, when people are insecure, when they're uncertain about world events, then they put money into 10-year treasuries. This does affect the mortgage rate, and that's been positive news. So the bond market has really settled down, and we have seen it step down and step down and step down. So to 6.375, 6.25, 6.125, again with some points. Now the good news is builders help you buy that down with closing cost allowances. But now today, when I'm speaking, it is 5.99% with 25% down and 5.875% with 30% down. Now, that's a fixed interest rate. I don't really deal in variables. I really believe in the 30-year fixed. It really pays off for inflation at some point. So let's say inflation goes back up to 8 or 9%. Well, that's for you. Inflation then becomes your friend. Or if rates go down to 4%, I don't see that coming anytime too soon, but let's say it happened, you can refinance, make even more money in that respect. So the positive news that I want to share with you today is the bond market is improving. Now, just a day or two ago, it kind of just sat there, maybe went up just a hair, but it didn't affect the rates at all. This is being recorded on a Sunday. I look at the treasuries every day during the week. If I see that going down, because we're really close to 5.875 30-year fixed on 25% down, we will let you know about that. But the good news is with these lower rates, what we're seeing is a lot of really solid positive cash flow. I will also tell you that some of our big builders, some of these national builders, are able to give us 30-year fixed rates as low as 5.5%, mainly because they can buy bundles of Fannie Mae. In other words, they can buy bundled mortgages, pay an upfront fee. For them, that's better than discounting. They would rather do that. But for you, the positive advantage is if we go from basically 5.99 to about 5.5%, then we're talking about an extra $50, $60 a month. You do that 5 years, 10 years, start thinking about every month in terms of having that increase. It really makes a huge difference. So things are looking really good right now. It's an excellent time for people to get into the market because these rates are now in your favor. So if you're interested in investing, if Oklahoma City and Tulsa, affordable markets that have been solid for a long, long time, appeal to you, please contact us. We'll be happy to help.